right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the edition of the Leaper Farmer Cigar Deck Talks. How's everyone doing tonight? Doing pretty good. Um, July is fastly coming to a close. August is on its laurels, coming up quick. That means we got fall coming on in. What are we smoking? What are we drinking tonight? Kind of symbolic here. We're smoking Guardian of the Farm, Cerberus, three-headed dog. A nice cigar. I like it a lot better since I got my new poker for Father's Day. Gives it a much easier, much better draw. And what are we drinking tonight? Again, kind of that same theme. You'll find out more. Oddtoberfest. Oktoberfest style ale. Made in Grand Halen. We'll see how it tastes. I do like a good Oktoberfest every now and then. Well, what's with the deal, huh? An Oktoberfest, an October cigar, beer with a Guardian of the Farm cigar. There you go, nice. Nice Oktoberfest, nice red. Well, they did a good job on that one. Well, folks, I made a mistake. I done screwed up. No one to blame but myself. So, I believe it was in April. The job I work, we have these employee enrichment classes. They're called lunch pail hours or something like that, where we ask employees to give little presentations, little lectures about anything, really. The sky's the limits. Anything from policy-related stuff, like how does the carpool work, to personal stuff, like how to cook traditional Mexican meals. Very, very fun stuff. I have a good time with it. Not everyone's for me, of course, but I try to catch a few when I can. Well, anyway, the lady who organizes them put a little call. She was trying to find people to do presentations. Well, I was prepping and getting ready for a little bit of a garden this summer, and kind of redesigning my garden. So I've been studying a lot about victory farms. Victory gardens, victory farms. I call them victory farms in my case because we have farm animals. It's not just growing food. I started to go really deep down the rabbit hole. I was like, hey, this might be a fun thing to present. So I presented about victory gardens and victory farms, how you can take any plot of land and grow something. Talked about the benefits of growing stuff, talked about the advantages to growing your own food, and how we ourselves can fight different wars with these gardens, whether that's for self-sufficiency, whether that's to help the environment, whether that's for relaxation and leisure, you name it. These different gardens can help you. I was doing this kind of like a fun little, oh look at the fun stuff you can do with gardens. You know, oh look, I'm a huge fan of the destruction of the front lawn. So tear up your lawn, put in a food garden. You know, there's so many benefits to it. Well, I should have known I was going to be in trouble, because during that class I started to get some very high level, very high end questions about gardening. I was not prepared to answer. Everything from soil composition to predator control to deer control to insects and aphids, and the list just grows and grows and grows. I was not ready for that. I was ready for some historic questions, some practicality questions. I was not ready for some technical gardening class questions. I did the best I could to answer all the questions on the fly, and then direct people to resources they could use for further information. Didn't think much of it. Put in my garden. We did expand the garden out about 5-10 feet in one direction. I figured that was that. Didn't really put a lot of effort into the garden. I started to. In March, I started a bunch of indoor starts. and I'd gotten a brand new grow light to do these starts with. Turns out this grow light, it's dimmable and calibratable, and you can change colors and wavelengths, and let's just say I didn't have it dialed in properly. As none of my indoor starts took, which was real unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a bunch of them to start. I bought some fun pepper plants and some other stuff. Didn't work. So anyway, we planted our garden kind of haphazardly. It's not the best design we've ever had. Well, last week rolls around, and the coordinator for these employee engagements says, hey, we've had a lot of people ask for a garden tour of your garden. Oh no, Scott. Didn't really know what to say. I did tell her that, gardens are fickle. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. She said that's fine. They want to see the whole operation, the whole Victory Farm operation. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm going to be presenting on my garden. So the heat is on, as I say, the pressure is on to try and get a good garden going. So we went into full weeding mode, pulled out all the weeds, supported a lot of the plants, came up with some game plans of how to kind of kick this garden up a notch, because they are coming. They have all of my fellow coworkers and some people from other divisions want to see how this Victory Farm works. So yeah, I'm getting ready for it. I'm going to drop some permaculture stuff on them, some regenerative agriculture. Probably gross a couple of them out when I talk about eating our chickens this fall. But it's all good, right? It should be for a good cause. A lot of the good information will be shared, and although I'm a little nervous that my garden will not be up to the standards people are anticipating, I do agree that sometimes it's nice for some people to see what happens when a garden doesn't go right. That no, not everyone is a master gardener. Maybe they can look at mine and say, well, I can grow like that. I might inspire some people to, do a little more with their garden next year, I hope. Anyhow, we'll see. Like I said, I'm a little nervous because a lot of these people will be judging my farm and garden. I have toyed with the idea of stealing somebody else's. We'll see what happens there. So anyway, yeah, I got to kind of figure out a presentation for that, how to give the garden tour, what to show off, and yeah, it should be very interesting. So anyway, folks, I'm going to use my Guardian of the Farm Cerberus cigar, drink my Oktoberfest, think about harvest season. The class isn't until late April, early September. So I'll do an update, let you guys know how it goes, and yeah, see what you think of my garden. So anyway, folks, I'm going to end it here. Hope everyone's having a good day and you're doing all right. Hope you stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.